Hello everyone, this is Amalia from Garden of Designs and today we're making a chipmunk stuffy. This is a tutorial, very easy. It shows you how to make this cute chipmunk in only 2 hoopings. First we will need to make the ears, so let's go do that. First we start with hooping some tearaway stabilizer into our hoop and we get this ready. Next we do the die line or stitch line so you know where to place your fabric for the ears. After this you place some fabric for inner ear and you return the hoop to the machine. This is Silvius' hands. He's our friend. He helps us with these videos and with some digitizing. So they're not my hands, as you very well may have noticed. Here you can see the inner ears are stitched down and little stitches that are going to be used as a sign so you know where to turn them when you will sew them. You will see later how we use this. Next we add some fabric for the back of the ears and we return the hoop to the machine and do the final stitching for the ears. If you want to be sure the fabric stays in place, you may want to use some tape so it stays in place. Then you just have to unhoop, tear away the stabilizer and cut the ears. Cut around them, close to the stitches, but be very careful not to actually cut the stitches. Don't forget to leave a little extra for when you will be sewing them, attaching them to the head. These little snippets help when you turn around, when you turn inside out the ear, so very careful with the sharp scissors, make these little snippets when you have curved edges. And this will help when you turn them so they will lay very nicely and neatly. Here you can see he takes pictures for the instructions. So here is another hoop preparing for the body. The same tearaway stabilizer is used and he takes it to the machine. And the machine first stitches the contour line. Some plain paper is here so you can see the contour. It's only there for the purpose of taking picture and helping you see better. He places the fabric for the chipmunk's body and then returns the hoop to the machine. After that fabric is stitched in place, you will have to place the applique fabric for the face. After this is sewed down, he places some fabric for the legs of the chipmunk, then returns to the machine and stitches it down. Here you can see it's all done, and now he places some white fabric for the middle of the legs, a little applique for the soles of his feet. He returns it to the table and starts cutting away the fabric for the applique. Be very careful how you trim, try to get close to the seams and try not to cut the actual seams, but get very closer, as close as you can. After he cuts away all fabric, he returns the hoop to the machine and he stitches the place stitch for the belly. Then he takes another piece of fabric as big as the belly applique and return to the machine to have it stitched down. And then, of course, he needs to cut away the excess fabric for the applique at the belly. We add some wash away film and return the hoop to the machine to embroider the details like the eyes, the satin stitches for the appliques and everything else. And when it's done, we take it out and we need to take the wash away stabilizer away and prepare for next step. When it's all clean, we return the hook to the machine and it will do the stitches for where you need to place the ears. Next, you will have to fold the ears and flip them so they stay in place. Use some tape for this step. Stitch the first ear in place and then do the same for the second ear. You can see here we are folding the ear and then setting it in place where we have that stitch and using tape to hold it in place when sewing. And when both ears are in place, you are ready for the final step. You will add the back fabric face down over and do the final contour stitching. Then you just take it out, remove the threads and cut around. Remove the stabilizer, the tearaway stabilizer, and cut around the stuffy, leaving a little bit of a hole where you will fill it. And be careful with the round parts. You need to do little snips so it will stay nicely when turned. For our toys, we love using Minky, and for appliques, we use different kinds of fabric. For this one, we use some polar fleece. Sometimes we make the toy out of polar fleece, but it's not as steady as Minky, and it's not as soft, so we do love Minky. After you are done with cutting, you need to turn it inside out, fill it and stitch it close. We hope you enjoyed this design and it will help you with making the stuffies, and now you know how easy it is to make one. It only takes two hoopings and the final design is so cute. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to give a like to this video, share it with all your friends and in all embroidery groups you're a member of. This will help us a lot. Thank you all for being here and we hope you learned a lot, and we will be waiting for you with another tutorial soon. Bye!